was 22 when it happened to me. I'm just a heartbeat away like 1, 2, 3. Pretty fishy when the liquid ran through me. Trying to blow me away like I was Hootie.
Alright, welcome back to the channel, guys. Hey, thank y'all for clicking on that play button. Certainly do appreciate it as always. So it was in one of my comments from one of the Ren videos I'd done. I had in that video I had mentioned that I had went through cancer and went through chemo and a little bit about that. Never really opened up about that kind of stuff. I mean, it's just it's part of my life. I don't really talk about it that much unless somebody just wants to listen. This wasn't a fun time, okay? But somebody suggested that I check out TheBlackSpeed with Chemo. The name of the song is Chemo, and they thought I might like that. So supposedly it describes a little bit about what he went through and his experiences, and I'm always interested in listening to somebody that can musically interpret that, because I know what I went through physically, just as a regular old person. Hey, just like you. I can barely sing the nursery rhyme, so I definitely ain't singing anything. But I'm definitely interested to see what other people's experiences were and how they dealt with that. One of the things I was drawn in by Ren is just listening to some of his experiences and the way he can express the pain he went through and get you to feel that. I think it's reassuring for people like me to kind of know that somebody else, has been there. Basically is what I'm trying to say. I don't know what I'm trying to say. It's just confusing. But anyways, let's check this out. TheBlackSpeed, Chemo. Hey, don't forget to click that like and subscribe. I appreciate you. All right, let's go. All right, here we go. Headphones are good. They still janky headphones, I know. All right, let's play. Oh. See, we in Biloxi. Is that where this is from? Is that where TheBlackSpeed is from? Biloxi.
I was 22 when it happened.
Oh, sorry. I love this vibe. That little intro vibe. That's very. What is that reminiscent from? I know that from somewhere. I can't think of it right now.
I was 22 when it happened to me. I'm just a heartbeat away like 1, 2, 3. Pretty fishy when the liquid ran through me. Trying to blow me away like I was Hootie.
Oh, kind of fishy when the liquid ran through me. Yeah, that shit's nasty that they pump for you. Sitting in a chemo chair, 8 hours a day, bag after bag hanging up, and you was just surrounded by for me, I was just surrounded by people in lounge chairs, just hooked up to IVs. It was like a chemo factory. But that's some nasty stuff.
Fishy when the liquid ran through me, trying to blow me away like I was Hootie. They call it Hodgkin's, needles giving me hot skin. The treatment's really good because the odds is that it's got wins. Though some will die from the course, it's just an option. Chemo's good because if it kills, at least it's not sin. Just try.
That's true. I mean, it is good if it doesn't kill, but the effects of it, you have to live with that. So I mean, at least you're living, you know what I mean? But some of the stuff you have to live with after the fact is, yeah. What do you say right here?
Hodgkin's, needles giving.
Oh, he had Hodgkin's. Okay. So mine was testicular. I hate it. It's embarrassing, I know, but I had testicular cancer. It was aggressive. I was in stage 4. It was didn't even know it. Just went to the doctor one day and got a checkup, and he's like, something ain't right here. So next thing I know, I'm in a chemo chair. Port's right here. That's where they put mine at. I got my port downstairs after I got it taken out. I called it my graduation present. I know. It was $5,000 worth of titanium. I wouldn't let them keep it.
Trying to blow me away like I was Hootie. They call it Hodgkin's, needles needles giving me hot skin. The treatment's really good because the odds is that it's Scott wins. Though some will die from the course, it's just an option. Chemo's good cause if it kills, at least it's not sin. Just trying to get through the night, I really don't want to fight. I put my head on my lap, I hear too many voices. They trying to give me advice on what to do with my life. You want to be sick or dead, those are your only choices. They don't tell you that your brain may change, and even if the sun shines, you will still feel rain. They don't tell you that your life gets short then soon, and though you live right now, that your end's been moved. That every
Oh my God. That your end's been moved. That's...
trying to give me advice on what to do with my life. You want to be sick or dead, those are your only choices.
You want to be sick or dead, there's your only choices. I remember sitting in that chair that day. They bring you a big stack of papers, and some of the stuff I was on was experimental, okay? But you had to basically sign your life away. I mean, either you take the drugs or you die. It's your only two choices.
They don't tell you that your brain may change, and even if the sun shines, you will still feel rain. They don't tell you that your life gets short then soon, and though you live right now, that your end's been moved. That everybody in your life will have to live your mood, and no apologies will help, even though they should. That you'll blame it.
Oh my God, everybody in your life's got to live your mood. That is, dude, I was in it for a year, okay? It was a year. And, well, it felt like a year. It was like 8 months. But, yeah, I had just had my baby girl. She was only like 8 months old, 9 months old, something like that. Yeah, so I missed all that time. And then the people around me, you're either sick or you're, I mean, when I say sick, I mean you're physically sick. Or you're asleep, or you're just moody, or you're just mad at the world because of this crap that's happening to you. It's a dark place, I ain't gonna lie. And the way the treatment works is I had 1 week on, and then 1 week you was just sick, mouth sores, couldn't eat, dehydration, just a nightmare. Then your next week you would rebuild your cells back and then go right back into the chemo chair for a solid week. It was just...
on the chemo and it won't feel good. That emotionally you're hungry but there is no food. I'm a real funny man, but even I took notes. That poison in your body for health, that must be jokes. I'm not trying to be a pessimist, but next to this is murder, and we know that's all she wrote. The symptoms creep up like haven't you ever heard of me? The chemo comes second, but first up is the surgeries. Gotta find the reason for pain and it comes served with tea. Using pain to find pain, they'll say it's
Yeah, I had the surgeries first. You had to have the surgeries, which that was, I mean, technically that was a cakewalk compared to the chemo. Honestly, I'm just saying that. That's my experience.
Gotta find the reason for pain and it comes served with tea. Using pain to find pain, they'll say it's urgency. Take the folks that cuss on you, smiling when the bleeding's through. Never let them see you sweat unless you have a fever too. This is just a normal day, you think that you will have a say. You tell them that you're giving up is cool, but then you'll have to pay. Wake up, you're in hell again, trapped inside your cell again. Even though you're feeling sick, they'll tell you that you're well again. You're buying what they're giving you, though now you just may sell again. Bracing when that needle comes, retreat back in your shell again. It's just a symptom.
That basically explained what I was talking about. You was week on, week to let the medicine do its work, and then a week to recover, and then back on the track again. Back hooked up to a machine. I feel what you're saying there, buddy.
Don't have the time to list them. It's something like a headache with the force of sunny listing. While women choosing bears, I just choose to try and listen. I marvel at the strength while I try to keep the vision. Do you know what chemo stands for? Carefully handling every medical operation that I can plan for. If you blink and you miss, all my relentless, just know I have the strength in the fight like I was Nandor. I would wish all this bullshit on my enemies. You think you know what sickness is until you see the remedies. When curing you is just as bad as hearing people's sympathies, you'll understand why those of us don't listen to your entities.
Oh, people's sympathies. Oh, yeah. Yeah, when you're... Yeah. Yeah. I know what you're saying. I'm not getting into that. I feel you, brother. I feel you.
I don't want to sound ungrateful. I'm a real kind person, and this didn't make me hateful. A look inside this industry that tries to keep you faithful. That it's hard to keep a smile when your days are always painful. We get through it though. But at the end of the day, I'm a survivor. I win, still one, keep winning, and a provider. This is for those who struggle to climb higher. Your sickness is a piece, but never let it define you.
Never. That's an amazing quote. I like that. I like that a lot.
Your sickness is a peace. Don't ever let it define you.
Never. That's what it's all about, man. Family. Still being able to walk with his kid on his back. I mean, that's family's what it's about. And that's one of the things that got me through it. Like I said, I just had a baby girl. Man, it was like, this can't be happening to me. So I fought tooth and nail. And let me tell you, the dark side of it is when it was all over. Actually, when it was all over is when I was at my lowest point, sitting on the 4th floor of a hospital, and all the people that were around me, these people ain't going home. I knew that. I knew where I was at, and I knew that night, my body just started twitching. Like, it just went uncontrollably numb and twitching. It was late. I'd done sent my wife home. I was like, you don't need to see this. And plus, she had been there for a while, but I didn't tell her that. And I said, yeah, I think tonight's the night. And the nurse came in. She gave me a shot of morphine. And anybody that's been with an elderly person, you know what happens when they bring the morphine in. Yeah, it's going to ease you. I went to sleep at night. I didn't know what was going to happen. Woke up the next morning like nothing had ever happened. So you tell me. I know the good Lord up above watches over me, and he was watching me that night. Because you're on the edge. If you've ever been on the edge, that's what the edge looks like. Thank you, Mr. Blackspeed. You did an amazing job describing that. I love the song. I'm not trying to overshadow you. I just wanted this. This was just a good way for me to talk about it. And I think this song helped me talk about that. So, and it's music like this that people like me need, and people like you out there may be looking for. So, I appreciate you, buddy. I hope y'all enjoyed that. I'm sorry to vent so much on y'all, but hey, it is what it is. We love y'all. Stay cool.